Hey guys, welcome back. This is the second time I'm doing this because I went to reverse the camera and I hit the stop button. And I don't know how to edit, so we're just starting all over. So, the horror sideshow market is a wrap for this weekend. It was actually like a really good show for me. I don't know, like every time I go to a show, I'm like, I'll make my booth fee back and maybe then some or whatever. And this show, I mean, out of all of the shows I've done, I think this might have been the best one, but I still didn't like recoup all of my money back because you got to think of like travel, food, hotel. Did I say booth fee? Oh, putting it in there again. So, but it was still a good show. Like I made some new friends. I met a lot of awesome people. Um, Came to a different town in Pennsylvania in a hotel that I've never been to before, so that was cool. Um, Yesterday we were outside on Saturday, and it was a beautiful day, but it was so windy. There were that I know of at least two vendors that their tents got blown away and got like destroyed. Like the frames just got ate up. And that sucks because I think like the cheapest pop-up tent I've seen was like 150 or 140. So I mean like that's a big hit to get as a vendor when your tent just flies away. Um and throughout the day like you could hear people's displays just falling down and like I'm sure some of the vendors probably had lost or damaged inventory because of the weather. So they said that today we were going to be inside because I guess the news and everyone said that there was going to be. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know where to look. It was supposed to be like really bad rainstorm today. Nope, still bright blue skies, but hella windy. So I'm pretty sure all of the vendors were like, thank the Lord that we're inside today because we don't have to worry about our stuff getting blown around. So, pardon. But yeah, so two of my other vendor friends, they weren't vending at this show, but they came down to see us and see some of their other buddies. So it was really awesome to see them. Because I haven't seen any of these people since 2019. So it was just really cool to like be out at a convention again and vending and doing my thing and seeing my people. Um, so I'm going to show you some of the goodies that I got. Let's switch this around without ending the video. Oh, that looked like I had a boogie, but it's my nose ring. Okay. So I'm going to give character names because that's just more fun for me. So I met Officer Doofy and I met Angela. So while meeting Officer Doofy, I did not know this until today. He also played Ghostface in Scary Movie. So he was Doofy and Ghostface. I had no idea. I always say Ghost Face. I feel I probably just said it weird. I can't talk. So, ah. So I got this. It was the last one that he had. And I got it saying chillin' and killin'. I love how he wrote Ghostface. I just noticed that. That's awesome. I can't wait to put that in a shadow box and hang it up. And I met Angela. Dude, she was super cool. And what's so funny, well, I guess not funny. I don't know why people always say that. But I guess like the physics of Kevin Bacon, how there's like the 5 degrees of separation. A girl that I worked with at a haunted house and became friends with is friends with her. So it's just like how small the world is. So while I was talking to her, I was like, me and you have a friend in common. And she was like, oh my God, small world. So she gave me a sticker and a enamel pin. I collect these, so I'm so excited. I love that. And I'm so sad right now that I don't remember the name of this booth. Ugh, I wish I did. I do have one of their business cards, but it's like in my weird little business card thing. So they have a wheel that you can spin and you can win like stickers, buttons, magnets, whatever. So my roommate won this. It's a magnet, which I'm sure Lamia is going to steal. And then I won the keychain, and I picked this one because I have the button of this, which I think I hung it up on my curtains, and then this will go on my Christmas tree because I put keychains on my Christmas tree. And why not have this on your Christmas tree? Here. So I got a Father Evil bust, and he was very kind to give me this. And I know some people be like, oh, that's so, like, oh, why did he give you a broken one? But I'm perfectly okay that he did give me one that had a little boo-boo in it, because if he couldn't find somebody to give it to, and because he can't sell it, unfortunately, it would have had to get thrown away, or I'm not familiar with 3D printing, so I don't know if this type of plastic is recyclable. So I'm glad that he gave it to me. And I didn't realize that his busts were 3D printed. I always thought they were like plastic, or like not hollow plastic, like heavy plastic. So, but look at that detail. Like 3D printing blows my mind. And who cares it's got a little boo-boo? You know what I mean? Like, he's still going to hang out in my room next to my creepy stuff and glow. And hopefully Lamia doesn't try to kill him. But, so, okay, I'm going to switch it back to my face. Don't stop it this time. There we go. So, while I'm at conventions, sometimes, like, I guess because of, like, my PTSD and, like, anxiety and stuff, like, I guess, like, the side effects of PTSD, I don't know. Sometimes I talk about it really strangely where I'm like, am I explaining this correctly? Like, sometimes I just won't be in such a chatty mood. So, at some shows, like, I haven't really, like, I guess, befriended my convention neighbors. But today, I did befriend my convention neighbor. And we were just, like, laughing and joking all day long, like me, him, and my roommate. And, so, at first, let's get my brain together. Sorry. He had a bunch of VHSs on his table. So, we started talking about VHSs and how do you price them, like what are good websites to go to. We had a big old conversation about that because I have a bunch of like Disney VHSs, and if I randomly call them DVDs in this, I'm sorry. So I heard him talking to a customer about a specific VHS, and it's a horror movie, and I was like, ooh. And I didn't mean to like eavesdrop, but I heard him being like, yo, it's a really scary movie, and I was like, you have my interest piqued. So I'm just kind of eavesdropping because I was like, well, are they going to buy it or not? So they decided not to buy it. They bought some other stuff from him. And I was like, what movie were you just talking about? I'm like, that sounds awesome. How much is it? Like, I don't even know what it is. Like, I'll pay you. And he just handed it to me. He was like, here, you just have it. And I was like, dude, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, you're good. And I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks. So then later on, after I had sold some stuff and I was restocking my table, he came over and he saw that I had a button set. It came with 2 enamel pins in it. And he was like, oh, how much do you want for it? And I told him the price. And then he was like, oh, do you want to trade? He's like, I'll trade you some VHSs or like whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'll do a trade. Like, that's fair, whatever. And I was like, well, you already gave me the other VHS. And he was like, no, we're not. He's like, that's not part of this trade. He was like, that's dumb. And I was like, okay, well. So my roommate came back because he was like off looking around or pooping or I don't know, whatever he was doing. And I was like, hey, he wants to trade. I'm like, he already has the button set. So I was like, what do you want to get? So neither one of us could figure it out. And then I was like, well, dude, tell us, like, I guess, how many of whatever to trade. And he was like, we'll figure it out as you go. So this is what I got. We're not going to stop it this time. Oh my God. I have to really focus. So, here's the movie that he gave me for free the first time. And what year is this? It was like one of Mark Wahlberg's like first movies, I think. It was like before he became like really famous. Oh, there we go. 96. So that's the first one he gave me. And then these two were part of the trade. I love Animaniacs, but what made me specifically grab this one is the fact that it says you will buy this video. I was like, done, I'm gonna grab it. And I'm so sad that they don't go around anymore. I did see them, I think the last tour that they were going on. And here, I'm gonna go back to my face, don't stop it. Side note, when I went and saw them, I was so excited. I was like a little kid. And then just like watching them do all their crazy stuff, I was like blown away. But what I was so sad about was that like the merchandise for adults was like lacking. Like all of the shirts that I saw for the little kids, I was like, I want that in my size. And they were like, no, we only make it for kids. And I'm like, ah. So I'm still randomly looking for like circus memorabilia. And then I got a bunch of trading cards. So we got some Garbage Pail Kids. These are from 2018. They're stickers. Some Friday the 13th. No, why did I just say that? Probably because I saw the F. This is not Jason Voorhees or Friday the 13th. That would be Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. The second one. So some of those, I got a Zelda card. I know that's Link, not Zelda, but you know, whatever. Power Ranger, some Ghostbusters. There's an Alien card in here somewhere, and some Ninja Turtle cards. So got those, and I think this I'm going to do a separate video on, because then I'm going to put a disclaimer in the front. I don't know if this is, like, allowed on YouTube. But, oh, it says Bone Ball right there. I never even noticed that. So, this is filled with little animal bones. And then this is a $20 mystery box that could have been anything from Sammy's shop. Brain Fever artwork. And her stuff was really cool. I mean, like, I'm into, like, taxidermy and stuff like that. So, if you want to check out her taxidermy oddities and more, here's her info again. So, yeah, I think for this, I will wait till I'm home so that I could put out, like, some paper. I'm just going to go back to my face. It's just weird staring at a green ball. But yeah, I think that I'll wait till I'm home to open, because then I could just put down some paper on my desk so that if there's just like little jibbies plopping around, like, I don't want to do it in the bed in the hotel room and then I got like animal bone crumbs in my bed. That's not fun. But did I get anything else? Oh, we bought some Fangoria magazines. I forgot that too. We got 10 for $20. My roommate picked them out, so I don't even know. Like, I just love horror. Like, anything, just like give it to me, I'll be happy. Like, actually, that's most things in life. If you give me anything, I'm ecstatic. Like, I remember one time in high school, a friend of mine was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, I don't know, just fill like a brown bag, like a brown lunch bag filled with like gumball machine toys. And she was like, I am not doing that. She was like, you're not 3. And I was like, eternally I am. I don't even remember what she got me, but I do remember she threw some like gumball stickers and like gumball machine stuff in there. So like, I'm like the easiest person to shop for. You literally could just be like, hey, it's your birthday, here's a high five, I have no money. And I'm just like, yay, you thought of me. So, but anyway, yeah, got some weird babble, because that's what I do. And you saw some of my goodies from this weekend. Actually, no, this is pretty much all from today, except for the taxidermy stuff yesterday. I was really hesitant to leave my booth yesterday because of the weather. And Yeah. But when I've noticed when I'm inside at a convention, like if we're in the convention hall or whatever, I will be more prone to walk around. I guess cuz I'm closer to my booth than like if it's an outdoor convention. I don't know. But I also did get a lot of compliments on my earrings. So, I'm going to see if I can find these and make some earrings to sell. Hopefully I can get them for really cheap so that I can sell them for really cheap. Cuz why pay a lot of money for stuff, you know what I mean? I try to make my prices really cheap or as cheap as I can. I mean, obviously I want to make a profit. But anywho, so that was a 15 long minute babble. I'm tired and I'm hungry, so I'm going to let you guys go. I think I'm just excited for once to film a longer video than like 3 minutes. So, thank you for joining, and I hope I didn't miss any days uploading. Even if it's not a current video, because I have some videos on my phone of like stuff I was just filming for poops and tickles. I think I'm just gonna upload them anyway, because why not? So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Enjoy your day or night or whatever. Take care.